She texted, "I'm redecorating the house. Your stuff looks cheap. I'm donating it, including my father's military medals." I wrote back, "WTF?" Then I visited the donation center, recovered everything, and moved out while she was at Pilates, when she came home to an empty house except for her decorations. Original post: I, 38 male, have been with Monica, 35, for 4 years, living together for 2. We moved into my house, emphasis on my house, inherited from my grandmother, paid off, solely in my name. Monica always had opinions about my decor, called it bachelor basic and depressing. I get it, I'm not an interior designer, but it was comfortable, functional, and meaningful to me. Tuesday morning, I'm at work when I get this text. "Monica, finally taking initiative on the house. Your old furniture is so dated and cheap looking. Donating most of it to Goodwill. The delivery guys are here now. This place is gonna look amazing." My stomach dropped. I immediately called her, no answer. Texted back, "Me, WTF Monica, do not touch my stuff. I'm coming home. Stop being dramatic. Trust me, you'll love it. Already loaded the truck. Your dad's old military stuff was just collecting dust anyway. Someone who actually served might appreciate it." I literally ran out of my office. My father's military medals, his Purple Heart from Vietnam, his service photos, the flag from his funeral. She called them old military stuff. My boss saw my face, didn't even ask questions, just said, "Go." 20-minute drive home felt like hours. When I pulled up, the Goodwill truck was pulling away. Monica's car was gone, probably already at her noon Pilates class, acting like she'd done something wonderful. Inside was devastating. My dad's recliner, gone. The oak bookshelf my grandfather built, gone. My entire living room, basically empty, except for some white modern furniture I'd never seen before. Looked like an IKEA showroom exploded. I ran to my office. The shadow box with dad's medals that sat on my desk, gone. His service photos, gone. Everything. I called Monica again, straight to voicemail. She'd turned off her phone. I got back in my car and drove straight to the Goodwill donation center. Explained the situation to the manager, showed him texts proving she'd donated my property without permission. He was sympathetic but said once donations are processed, "Please," I said. "My father's Purple Heart is in there. He died when I was 15. The manager stopped. "Purple Heart? From Vietnam?" "Yes, in a wooden shadow box. There's also a folded flag." This man, bless him, immediately called his staff. "Nobody touches the truck that just came in. Military memorabilia was donated by mistake." Took 3 hours, but we found everything. Every medal, every photo, even dad's recliner. The manager helped me load it all into a U-Haul I'd rented. Refused to let me pay the donation value. "My brother served," he said. "This stuff doesn't belong here. Take it all." By 3 p.m. I had everything, but I wasn't bringing it back to the house. Not anymore. Update 1. Got back home around 4 p.m. Monica's car still gone, her Pilates class, then probably her usual Tuesday coffee meetup with her sister. Perfect. I'd made my decision at the Goodwill. This relationship was over. Someone who could casually donate my dead father's Purple Heart while calling it dusty old stuff? Nah. Done. Called my buddy Tom, who owns a moving company. "I need a crew. Now. Today." "Bro, what's the emergency?" "Monica donated my dad's military medals to Goodwill. I got 'em back. Now I'm leaving. How many trucks you need?" That's a real friend right there. While waiting for the crew, I walked through my house. The new furniture Monica bought, ugly white sectional sofa, glass coffee table, some abstract art that looked like someone sneezed paint on canvas. She'd even replaced my bedroom furniture. My bedroom. Without asking. Without permission. With my credit card she had for emergencies. Checked my banking app. $8,700 in charges from today alone. The movers arrived at 5 p.m. I gave them simple instruction. Everything that was here before today comes with me. Everything bought today stays. "Even the new TV?" one guy asked, pointing to a massive 75-inch still in its box. "Especially that. I didn't buy it. Not taking it." Took us 2 hours. We loaded. All my actual furniture from the Goodwill run, my clothes and personal items, all my electronics, except her laptop and phone charger, every tool from the garage, my grandmother's china she'd boxed up to declutter, every piece of sports memorabilia from my office. The good coffee maker. Petty, maybe. Satisfying? Absolutely. Left behind, her new ugly furniture, her clothes and makeup, the 73 throw pillow she bought. Seriously, who needs that many? A printed screenshot of her text about donating my cheap stuff. My house key on the counter. The house looked weird. Like a furniture showroom with no soul. White couches facing nothing. Took the TV stand. Abstract art on walls with no other decorations. Her closet still full, but the bedroom just had her new bed, no dresser, no nightstands. Those were mine. At 7:23 p.m. I was out. Moved everything into a storage unit for now. Crashed at Tom's place. At 7:47 p.m. my phone exploded. Monica calling. Texted instead. In a meeting. The text started rolling in. Monica, where are you? Why is your stuff gone? The TV is still in a box, but there's no TV stand? Derek, where is the coffee maker? This isn't funny. I spent all day making our home beautiful. You can't just leave. I'm calling the police. Answer your phone. Finally responded, you donated my belongings without permission, including my father's military medals. I retrieved them from Goodwill. I've moved out. The furniture you bought is yours. The credit card you used is now canceled. We're done. Phone immediately rings. Let it go to voicemail. She left a 3-minute voicemail screaming about how I ruined everything and can't handle change and overreacting to a simple home improvement. Simple. Home improvement. She donated my dead father's Purple Heart and called it Simple Home Improvement. Update 2. Wednesday morning came with drama I should have expected. Woke up at Tom's to 52 missed calls. Not from Monica, she was blocked. From her mother Patricia. Answered on call number 53 because, honestly, I was curious. Derek, what did you do to my daughter? Morning, Patricia. I moved out after Monica donated my father's military memorabilia to Goodwill. She was trying to make your home nice. You men never appreciate anything. She spent her whole day. She spent $8,700 on my credit card without asking, Patricia. Silence. Then, well, you can afford it. The entitlement runs in the family, apparently. That's not the point. She donated my father's Purple Heart, his Vietnam service medals, the flag from his funeral. So he's dead. It's just old stuff gathering dust. I hung up. Just hung up. Some people can't be reasoned with. Then Monica figured out I blocked her. So she started getting creative. First, she tried calling from her sister's phone. Blocked. Then her best friend Vanessa. Blocked. Then she showed up at my work. Security called me at 11 a.m. Mr. Derek, there's a Monica here saying she's your girlfriend and needs to talk to you urgently. Ex-girlfriend. Please have her removed. Could hear her shrieking from my third-floor office. I know you're in there. You can't just steal from me. Steal? Steal? She donated my possessions. Security had to threaten to call police before she left, but not before she'd made enough of a scene that everyone in my office knew my business. Awesome. Lunchtime, I get a call from my landlord. Wait, I own my house. No landlord. Except Monica had called the property management company that handles the HOA and told them I was a dangerous tenant who abandoned the property and left it unsecured. Took me an hour to prove I was the owner, not a tenant, and that she had no legal right to the property. The property manager was confused but apologetic. Then things got really weird. Got a text from an unknown number with a photo. It was my living room, my empty, except for her furniture living room. She'd moved all her furniture to the walls and set up candles, like hundreds of candles, in a circle. In the middle was a printed photo of us from last Christmas. The text, if you don't come back, I'm going to perform a binding spell to make you love me again. Tom looked over my shoulder. Bro, she's lost it. She's going to burn down my grandmother's house with her weird candle ritual. Called the fire department for a wellness check. Explained the situation. Showed them the photo. They took it seriously. That many candles is a legitimate fire hazard. They arrived to find Monica manifesting, her words, surrounded by what the fire chief described as an unconscionable fire hazard. They made her extinguish everything and warned her about fire codes. She told them I was spiritually attacking her aura. They suggested she seek professional help. Update 3 Thursday. Monica went nuclear. Started with a Facebook post. This woman who had donated my father's military honors posted this. Sometimes you think you know someone. 4 years together and Derek just abandoned me after I surprised him by redecorating our home. I spent my entire day making our space beautiful and modern, and he threw a tantrum because I donated some old junk. Now I'm sitting in an empty house with the furniture I bought with my own money while he keeps everything else. Some men just can't handle a woman with vision. Pray for me. The comments were immediate. Her mom, he was never good enough for you, sweetie. Her sister, what kind of man does this? Her friend, you deserve so much better, hun. But then my buddy Tom's wife chimed in. Didn't you donate his father's military medals? The Purple Heart from Vietnam? Monica deleted the post within 5 minutes. But screenshots are forever, and Tom's wife had receipts. Then Monica tried a new approach, legal threats. Got an email from a lawyer saying I'd stolen shared property and owed her $8,700 for the furniture that she bought with my card, $2,000 for emotional distress, half the value of everything I took, my own belongings, 6 months of rent for illegal eviction. The email was from a Gmail account, legaleagle2019@gmail.com. Yeah, super professional. My actual lawyer, because yes, I hired one Wednesday, laughed. She has no claim to the house, no lease, no residency rights since she gets mail at her apartment still, and she committed credit card fraud. Want me to respond? Please do. He sent a beautiful cease and desist letter that included proof the house was solely mine via inheritance, screenshots of her admitting to donating my property, the credit card fraud documentation, a demand for her to vacate the property within 72 hours. Her response? She changed the locks on my house. Found out when I went by Thursday evening to check on things. My key didn't work. Could see through the window she'd moved more stuff in. Her cousin's pickup truck was in my driveway. Called police for a locksmith assist, showed them my deed ID, the whole thing. Officer looked tired. Sir, is this your house? Yes. Here's the deed. Ma'am, do you own this house? We've been together 4 years. That's not what I asked. Is your name on the deed? No. But then you need to let him in his house. She started crying. Full waterworks. Officer, I'm scared of him. He abandoned me. Officer looked at me, then at her, then at the multiple Amazon boxes on the porch with her name. Ma'am, these were delivered today. If you were scared, why are you having packages sent here? The locksmith changed the locks while she sobbed about 4 years wasted and how I couldn't handle her independence. Independence. She lived rent-free in my house and used my credit card to buy furniture. She had to pack right then, with officers supervising. Took her 3 hours to get all her crap out, including the ugly-ass white furniture. Kept saying things like, you'll regret this, and we were soulmates, and my therapist says you're a narcissist. Her therapist, who she's never mentioned before, right? As she was leaving, she turned and said the most entitled thing yet. I was trying to improve your life. That house looks like an old man lives there. My grandfather built that house. An old man did live there, and his memory deserves more respect than you've shown. She actually scoffed. It's just a house, Derek, and he's dead. Get over it. Officer stepping between us. Ma'am, time to go. Update 4 Friday through Monday were relatively quiet. I moved back into my house, started putting everything back where it belonged. The place felt like home again with Dad's recliner in its spot, my grandmother's china displayed properly. Then Tuesday hit, exactly 1 week after the original incident. I woke up to find my lawn decorated. Pink flamingos, hundreds of them, all with little signs. Derek has commitment issues, 4 years wasted, real men appreciate growth. My elderly neighbor, Mr. Garrison, was standing on his porch with coffee, just staring. Morning, Mr. G. Son, you got a flamingo problem. Appears so. Want help clearing them? I'd appreciate it. Took us 2 hours to clear them all. Mr. G was a champion, even made jokes about flamingo migrations. Turns out Monica had paid some party company to do it at 3 a.m., but she wasn't done. Wednesday, she signed me up for every possible subscription service. Magazines, meal kits, wine clubs, a cheese of the month club, something called Exotic Jerky Express, and somehow a live butterfly release service that would ship butterflies to my house monthly. Spent my entire lunch break canceling subscriptions. Thursday, posted on neighborhood Facebook that I was having an estate sale. Everything must go. Death in the family, too painful to keep. People started showing up at 7 a.m. Had to explain to dozens of bargain hunters that no, nothing was for sale, and no, nobody died recently. Friday, she called my mom. My mom, who lives in Florida and hasn't talked to Monica in a year. Mom called me. Derek, honey, Monica says you're having a mental breakdown? I'm fine, Mom. She says you threw away your father's war medals? What? No. She donated them. I got them back. Oh, thank God. I was about to fly up there and smack you. She donated Dad's Purple Heart, Mom. Long pause. That witch did what? Mom doesn't swear, doesn't call names. The fact she called Monica a witch was basically DEFCON 1. Give me her number. Mom, no. Derek Anthony? Give me her number. When Mom uses the full name, you comply. Don't know what Mom said, but Monica's harassment stopped for exactly 2 days. Then came Monday. The extinction burst. Wait, no, not using that phrase. The final meltdown, the last stand, whatever you call it when entitled people realize they've lost. Monica showed up with a U-Haul and 4 guys. At 6 a.m., started loading my outdoor furniture, ran outside in boxers and t-shirt. What the hell? You owe me for pain and suffering. This is payment. That's theft, Monica. Prove it. Called 911. Again, same tired officer from Thursday showed up. Sir, we meet again. Sorry, Officer Martinez. Is this your furniture? Yes, ma'am, is this your furniture? He owes it to me. That's not how debt collection works, ma'am. She started her crying routine. Officer Martinez wasn't buying it. Ma'am, this is the 3rd time I've been called here. You're harassing this man. Either leave now, or I'm arresting you for attempted theft and criminal trespassing. She stopped crying instantly. You can't arrest me. I'm a woman. He's the one who abandoned me. Ma'am, you just admitted to attempted theft. Leave. Now. She left, but not before screaming. This isn't over. Officer Martinez looked at me. Get a restraining order. Already started the paperwork. Good man. Final update. It's been 3 months now. Restraining order was granted after Monica violated the initial temporary order by showing up at my gym, my grocery store, and my mother's house in Florida. Yeah, she flew to Florida to explain her side to my mom. That went poorly for her. The legal stuff was actually pretty straightforward. Monica had to stay 500 feet away from me, my home, and workplace, pay me back the $8,700 she charged on my card, stop contacting my family and friends. She tried to countersue for unlawful eviction, but the judge literally laughed. Ma'am, you were never a tenant. You had your own apartment the entire relationship. You were a guest who overstayed her welcome. The credit card company reversed the charges after I provided evidence of fraud, then went after Monica for the money. Last I heard, they were garnishing her wages. But the real karma came from an unexpected source, the Goodwill manager. Remember him? The veteran who helped me recover Dad's medals? Turns out his wife is on the hiring committee at Monica's company. Small world. When Monica's review came up, his wife mentioned the incident. Isn't this the woman who donated Purple Heart medals and called them dusty old stuff? Monica wasn't fired, but she was passed over for a promotion she was certain was hers. She found out why and tried to claim discrimination, but several co-workers came forward about her disrespectful comments about veterans and the military. Apparently, calling medals participation trophies for old wars in the break room wasn't her smartest move. She moved back with her parents 2 towns over. Her mom still occasionally sends me messages about how I ruined her baby's life and how Monica is too traumatized to date. Good. Maybe the next guy's father's belongings will be safe. As for me, the house is exactly how I want it. Dad's recliner sits in its spot of honor. His medals are now in a locked display case. Learned that lesson. Started dating someone new last month. First thing I told her, this is my father's Purple Heart. This is my grandfather's handmade bookshelf. These things are non-negotiable. She said, my dad has his father's Bronze Star displayed. I get it. Keeper. The flamingos? Mr. Garrison kept one. Put it in his garden with a sign, I survived the great flamingo invasion of 2024. Makes me laugh every morning. Mom still has Monica's number blocked, but somehow Monica's mom found her on Facebook and sent a long message about forgiveness and second chances. Mom's response was screenshot and sent to me. Your daughter donated my husband's Purple Heart. The only thing I'll forgive is when she learns basic human decency. Don't contact me again. That's my mom. Looking back, the red flags were there. The constant comments about my dated belongings, the way she'd move things without asking, how she'd call sentimental items clutter. But you ignore these things when you think you're in love. Lesson learned. Someone who doesn't respect your past doesn't deserve a place in your future. And for anyone wondering, Yes, I still have that printed screenshot of her text about donating my cheap stuff. It's framed in my office, right next to Dad's medals. A reminder that when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. The house is quiet now, peaceful. No drama, no surprise improvements, no one calling my father's sacrifice dusty old stuff. Just me, my memories, and my father's purple heart exactly where it belongs.